random rewards are so sweet. Honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't ya? I make no apology, I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire, I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity, I'm the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me, I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX, this techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dodge. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti. So dollar bills can kiss my go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah.
Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Do you like Dodge Daddy? Do you like Dodge Daddy? Welcome to 9 AM Central European time every single day Bitcoin Daily Show, because we gotta know what's happening, and right now I think something is about to happen, you know. Something is about to happen. How's everybody doing? Is everybody in the good room? Guys, I told you. There will come a point where, you know, I gotta say like, okay, I cannot be any more bearish, I gotta be a little bit bullish. I think that time might come, and you know what that means? The inverted is gonna happen, you know, we're gonna dump down by like 50,000 right now. Just so you know. Don't shield the meme coin just yet. Hey everybody, Hermalina Cruz, Beauty, Ron is in the chat. If Ron is in the chat, we bullish. Sasha is here, Bjornar, Batch, Martin, RGL, Ralph, Steven, all the green names are in the chat. That's very nice. Michael is on the job, and we got a Coinskid in the chat. Coinskid got bragging rights. Now, of course, he was calling this for this all the time. He never once got bearish, you know. So, man, congratulations, you win the bragging rights big time. That said, why am I changing my stance right now? I told you, I've been telling you for weeks, I've been telling you for days, I've been saying like, you know, there will come a time where I'll say, okay, I can no longer be, you know, look towards downside, you know, we gotta look towards the upside, and we can start with the weekly time frame. We can start with the weekly time frame, and you'll see here, everybody knows that once we are down here in these levels down here, we knew that we have to go up. Everybody can agree on that. Everybody can agree that when we were down here, we agreed that we must go up. Now, we agreed also that we're gonna go up to some kind of 45, 46,000 levels up here, and that did happen. That did technically happen. But we did not go down. Unfortunately, we did not go down. We did not just go up to the 20 moving average and go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is fifth week above all the moving averages again. Fifth week above all the moving. Like at one point you gotta say like, okay, man, amen. Maybe this is a real thing. Maybe just flying towards the moon right now. So right now I'm gonna draw some resistance line up here. You know, this there has been this resistance line that's been holding me a little bit back. You can see here that 3 weeks ago we actually broke that resistance line, then we fell below it, and then I was waiting this week whether we're gonna keep above 49,000 or below. And you can see the pump that came up here, you know, that means that this resistance is broken, like you know, like what? a big resistance is broken, and right now we are we are pumping towards the upside. So on the upside we got some resistances on the upside, but they are around started around 55,780, give or take. It depends on what kind of exchange you are looking at. But there are definitely some kind of resistances on the upside, and but between this 49 resistance and up to 55,000, there is not much resistance. I mean, there are daily resistance up here. There might be some kind of trend lines going right over here, something like this up here, give or take. You know, but I think, let me just see this one up here. This one up here, this trend line, because you know this trend line has been there forever, like something like this. It's up around 60,000, around 6,000. So right now it looks like it's gonna go at least to 55,000, at least to 55,000. That's how much is that? Now if this goes to 55,000, of course that's 7.8% up. That means that altcoins are gonna do like 70-80% up, right? That's what it means. 57, last line of defense for the bears, neckline of massive head and shoulders. Tiela, are you bullish yet? Well, we're getting there, so you can see here that, you know, previously the move towards the upside was expected, but the continuation was not expected. That's why I'm sitting on my horse and waiting for some kind of move towards downside. Now, the longer that goes and there comes no move, you know, eventually you become a little bit more a little bit more bearish, bullish. But let's see here. This is the weekly volume candles, and you can see here that on the move towards the upside, up until this red candle up here, you know, the volume has been going down, but right now volume surpassed the red candle. It's technically going up, again. So we're gonna see if this is gonna continue bouncing up here. Really hard. What I want you guys to do is I want you to go to Google. I want you to go to all the, you know, technical analysis web pages, patterns and all that. I want you to find one pattern for me, okay? I want you to find one pattern. Tell me what the pattern called, who is making the pattern, who is analyzing the pattern, and the pattern goes something like this. When the price goes in some kind of you know, inverse parabolic move, and then bounces towards the upside. This move up here, what is this called? What is this called? What does this mean? How is this being created? What kind of, you know, market manipulation is being used on this kind of moves? It's inverse parabolic move, because this is parabolic move, so this is inverse parabolic, and then it bounces towards the upside. You can see this on Ethereum as well. It goes inverse parabolic and then bounces towards the upside. There also are some other coins also right now that are doing the same thing. Some are waiting a little bit for Bitcoin, you know, but what kind of move does that? Elta, do you ever look at fib extensions for trading? No, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I mean, it's very rarely. Altcoin 70 or 80%. Why not 80? Why not 80%? So that's what I want to know. I want to know what kind of pattern does, you know, inverse parabolic move and then bounces towards the upside. What kind of pattern does that? I mean, how bullish you have to be to actually do that. Now we broke this 50 line of resistance up here, give or take, right? We broke that. We are right now pumping to the upside, and there are no more divergences. Divergences are actually complete. So there are other indications also that says to me right now, okay, they're like, amen, maybe, just maybe you should be a little bit bullish up here. So let's be a little bit bullish. Let's start with RSI, of course. Entire move towards the upside. There have been divergences going up here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 divergences. 1, 2, 3, 4 divergences. And then here it's when we started correcting the divergences. Here we start connecting the divergences. There was no more divergence on the upside. So there was no more divergence upside. So the top side is good. Now here it was going up. We had 3 hidden bullish divergences. 1, 2, 3 hidden bullish divergences. I'm expecting this move to come a little bit more down. It did not come down, so it just continues going up. But that's fine. But this was 3 hidden bullish divergences that were pushing the price towards the upside. So that might also be a bullish sign. We also looked at this move compared to previous stopping out of the market. And the only difference was that, you know, there wasn't you know, triple hidden bullish divergence on the bottom side, and the last pump down here did not go up, you know, it did not go higher, it did not go up, because you can see you get a high, higher high, higher high, and then you get lower high. But over here you get high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. You're just getting these higher highs all the time. Actually, technically you can say that it's higher high, and then there was no higher high here, and then we blessed a higher high up towards the upside here. So, you know, it was a little bit different than previously, so maybe that has something to do with it. But right now this RSI divergence looks like they are correct, and it is going. The other thing that's very bullish is right now we are breaking the RSI trend line. We are breaking the RSI trend line. I said, like, we gotta wait for that, we gotta wait for that, and now it's time coming. I mean, you are breaking the RSI trend line to the upside, you know, you are breaking the you're breaking the resistance. You're breaking the resistance and going up. So, you know, even this over here got to tell you, like, okay, maybe a little bit more bullishness is needed right now. Maybe a little bit more bullishness needed. Again, MACD is crossing to the green side again. I mean, it can do that several times. You know, it doesn't mean much, but, you know, with this pump yesterday at 4%, breaking the RSI trend line, getting the MACD cross up here, you know, it does look nice. It does look nice. Cannot say that it doesn't look like it does look nice. Weekly close above the all moving averages again, did not fall down. We also got the moon phases. Guys. The moon phases right now are working as you know what. Over here to over here, you know, go up. And we said when something like this happens, when you got the new moon and new moon goes towards the upside, that's a bullish signal. This is a bullish signal. You see new moon goes up when it should actually go down. So you get, when you get this cross up here from the new moon, that's actually a very bullish signal. Looks like a bullish signal. And then we got the new moon, you know, new moon started going down, but, you know, it did not disappoint. Sorry, the full moon did not disappoint. We went straight up to heaven. So we still got a little bit bullishness for a couple more days. We're gonna see that, and we soon we're gonna get another new moon. And if this new moon goes up as well, that's gonna be extremely bullish signal for the price. That said, RSI looks good. The divergences are corrected. This move is actually finished, and it looks like it wants to go towards the upside. That's why I'm saying inverse parabolic move with a pump. What kind of pattern is this over here? You know, what kind of pattern? What does it signify? You know, you're breaking the RSI divergence up here. You're breaking the RSI divergence. So not you're breaking the RSI trend line, RSI resistance towards the upside. If not by a little bit is enough. You know, you're breaking that. You're getting bullish cross on the MACD on the daily. On the weekly, you already had a bullish cross for 4 weeks now on the weekly. And let's see here if the weekly is being broken. Trend line on the weekly. It looks like it's being broken. I mean, I can zoom it in and make it more perfect, but it is pretty legit though. It is pretty legit. Yeah, it's getting broken as well on the weekly as well. So that's a good thing. So you can see here, there are very few bearish things. I cannot find any kind of bearish thing until 56,000 right now. I cannot anything bearish until 56,000. For that you gotta go all the way up here. So between these two lines up here, there is not much bearishness, guys. There is not much bearishness. Right now everything is looking bullish. Everything is looking bullish, and even these there are normal divergences. The price is just continuing climbing towards the upside. I mean, everything is getting broken. Even this resistance, daily resistance down here. It's important resistance that got broken yesterday up here. That got broken yesterday. So everything is getting broken to the upside. RSI is corrected. It's moving towards the upside. The bullish cross kicked in. Everything is working nicely. I don't see it, guys. I don't see anything bearish right now. On the weekly time frame. on the weekly time frame, the volume was going down until the red candle, but after the red candle, I don't know if you can see this up here, but there is definitely more volume right now after the red candle. So after this red candle, the volume is again picking up, so it's gonna be nice to see if the volume picks up here as well. On the daily, you can see this clearly up here, especially down here when volume was super low. You know, the price was going down, you know, it started going up volume, but volume was just continue rising up all the way up here. Here it little took off, you know, but you gotta look at a bigger picture. You gotta look at a bigger picture. So that's why we're always looking on the volume on the weekly time frame. But yeah, there is very little bearishness. Like, I cannot find anything that's bearish on the chart. What does that mean for altcoins? What does that mean for everything? It means everything's gonna explode. It means everything. So there is one of two scenarios right now. For some reason, you know, I came out with the, you know, Dodge Daddy song and it suddenly dumps because, you know, I cannot be right. On the other hand, we are going up to something like 55, 56 K and gonna test the next resistance on the way up. We are going up here. So that's 7-8% up. That means 70-80% up on altcoins, of course, give or take. But yeah, it does look bullish. It does look bullish. It's really hard to be bearish. The only bearishness thing is, like, you can hope for some kind of pullback, but even these two pullbacks, you can see these wicks down here, the red wick and the green wick. I mean, they came down to some kind of 49 levels, and it's pretty low right now, sitting this 46,000 levels. So you cannot expect this to hit on the weekly time, the 10 moving average. You can see here in previous bull market, once we started flying, you know, you don't get back to the 10 moving average down here. You can see you get close, but you don't get even this pullback, big pullback down here, got close, but never actually hit the 10 moving average. Never actually hit the 10 moving average. It's just, I mean, you gotta get all the way to the top to actually hit the 10 moving average. So maybe you should change this to something like 5 moving average, you know, to see some kind of hits. And technically you can see that it is right now climbing on the 5 moving average, just like been climbing down here on the 5 moving average up here. You can see, I mean, with the wick it goes down, but you know, it climbs. Besides the dump up here, you know, it was climbing the 5 moving average. So technically it is climbing the 5 moving average, you know, but we are not watching the 5 moving average, you know. 10 moving average is okay, 10 moving, but this is the weekly time frame. This is the weekly time frame. It looks good, guys. It looks good. What does people think? 57K is the last line of bears. It corresponds with B wave top of bearish ABC count. Should 64 have been the top? The beauty, you might be right, but you know, the waves are not my thing, unfortunately. What about current DXY? Current DXY, let's see the weekly time frame, you know. Oh man, that dump, man, that dump. Is it possible that we drew the neckline wrong? Maybe. Maybe we drew the neckline the wrong way, guys. Maybe the neckline should go something like this. Yeah, let's put the neckline down here, guys. Let's put the neckline down here. Yeah, doesn't matter. Let's just put like this over here for now. You know, drawing the neckline is like this. So technically we are still above it. We're still above it. We're still above it. You can see here. Above it, hold it, go up, still holding it, no problem. Still going to the deflation, guys. Still going to deflation. You can always redraw the line. If TLI is bullish, then 50x coming up. Yeah, sure, why not, man? All altcoins are gonna go do 50x. My subs bought a dip and went to the beach. Suck my plums. Okay, guys. Okay. The bulls seem to have knocked over every bearish talking point one by one. Is there anything left? I don't think there's anything left, guys. I don't think there's anything left. There is one thing. There is one thing, guys. There is one. Only bearish thing is volume since 29K compared to previous rise. Yeah. The bearish, yeah. there is bearish volume, and also this has happened before. I see 2017 bear market, so that affects me right now. It affects a lot of people. There is one bearish thing, guys. There is one bearish thing, unfortunately. Let's see the volume up here. You can see here is more clear. You know, the volume is going down until the red candle, and then it starts rising up again up here. So you're gonna see that. But there is one bearish thing here, guys. There is one bearish thing, and it has to do with MACD. And this exact same pattern where we cross the zero line here, then get up there, get the bullish cross, and then eventually continue going down. This has happened before on the MACD. This has happened before. So I think, you know, that's the last thing that's bearish around here. And you're gonna go back to 2014 up here. So it is similar to 2014 move where we cross the neckline, we cross the zero line on the MACD, get up there, get the bullish cross, but this actually continue going into some kind of sideways triangle pattern where it broke back down below the moving averages and continue going down. But this MACD move where it crosses the zero line, and then it comes back up again with the cross, gets up above the moving averages 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 weeks above the moving averages, and then crosses down. It looks exactly something like that. So the MACD looks, let's do it like this up here, and over here we'll put this let me zoom it in so you can see it nicely. And on this one, let's pop some moving averages. So it's not perfect replica, but it is looking the same. You can see here and here the MACD is you know, crossing the next zero line, crossing the zero line, getting up again, getting the bullish cross, getting up again, getting the bullish cross, and then you got this pattern up here where we go you know, above the all moving averages. Right now going above all the moving averages. So this is the less bearish thing right now. This is the less bearish thing, the way I see it, but we are definitely breaking all the moves towards the upside. Now this move up here, it's inverted parabola with a pump right now that's happening, but over here it was more like parabola with you know, with a triangle at the end. So whether this is gonna you know, be the same kind of move that's happening up here or not, it kind of depends. If you just you know, if you just continue pumping up here, there is definitely, this is definitely gonna get broken, of course. But right now it does look exactly as just by looking on the MACD, exactly as 2014. So there are two bearish things. We're gonna talk about it. There are two bearish things. That's the MACD, and the volume. Let's just see how the volume was actually playing out here. Actually, volume went up and then it started going down during this sideways movement. Up here it was going down. So yeah, now that I did play a Dodge Daddy song and everything, and everybody is super bullish, you know what that means? That means we're gonna dump hard right now. You know, the party's over. But you know, when you got invisible rocks and stuff like that, you know, something is not correct. Good catch, glad you found that one. Yeah, I mean, we saw that before, you know, but it takes a while to actually confirm it. That's actually the same. We are looking on that like 3-4 weeks ago as well, a month ago. You know, it is exactly the same pattern. It is exactly the same move above the moving average. This is exactly, you know, it does feel exactly the same. You know, it gets everybody very super excited. up here. It gets everybody, so you know, because you're above moon, whenever you go right now, you're hoping it's gonna just, you know, bless the upside. It is little different, and the bullishness is not as strong in this one as it's right now, because you can see here, once we hit some kind of top, we got a lower low, right? So we got a lower low, while on our chart right now we just get a higher low, higher highs, right? Higher highs, right? We just get higher highs up here, and it just continues going towards the upside every time, you know. It just continues going towards the upside. So it is a little bit different than it was before, but this move, where was it? This move took from once we hit the top, 1 2 3 4, right, top 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, almost 4 weeks, almost 2 months. We are at lingering 2 months above certain levels up here, and then we drop down, and this one also got broken. See, this support down here got broken really nicely. This was second support, but it is a little bit different, because although the bottom support, this one over here, got broken, and we got back above it again, all right, and while holding it, we went down. We did not get above this one up here. You can see here we got above it, and then this is second try, and then second try failed, and that's why we went down. So it is a little bit different, and this looks a lot more bearish. This 2014 move looks a lot more bearish than, you know, than the current move it's looking right now. Right now we are looking a lot more bullish than bearish, even with the MACD. MACD is doing exactly the same thing, but the move is a lot more bullish than previously. It's a lot more bullish than previously. There are two lines up here. We closed above both of these, so it does look more bullish than 2014, but you never know. This, you know, in 2 months we will know what's actually happening. Is it full moon today? It's been full moon for like 20 days now, something like that. So we're gonna see how it's played. So those are the two things that I look at bearish. That's the volume on the weekly, and the MACD. The MACD, because MACD previously did the exact same thing, but beside that, we bullish. Sounds creepy, yeah. Dodge Daddy, you talking about Dodge? Later, Coinskid, later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Coinskid is a great guy, guys. He is, you know, he has been bullish entire bear market. We are still not out of, technically, we are, you know, if this is a correction, it's a correction. If it's a bear market, it's a bear market. We've been calling it a bear market because, you know, at one point, you know, you gotta say what it is, and, you know, it was a bear market. You know, nothing goes for 2 months without being called a bear market. You know, bear market lasts for 2 months, that's fine. And we said if we go up here, you know, we might you know, call this a secondary bull market, because right now it is secondary bull market if you consider that, right? But we'll see, you know. But right now he has all the bragging rights, you know, because he is bullish. Šta ima, brate, šta ima? Good news to start the week. Thanks for being here, man. Sammy, you're welcome. What about Dodge? Dodge is not doing anything, man. But if, you know, if everything goes up, Dodge will probably certainly go up as well. Bull market correction. Yeah, I mean, you can give kind of names, you know, but 1 2 3 4 1 2 3, like 2.5 3 months correction. That's kind of big correction, man. The entire bull market didn't last that long. Okay, it did 6 months. 6 months and a correction for 2-3 months. That's not 2-3 months correction. If the bull market is 6 months, then we'll see. Bull market correction. Maybe it's a bull market correction. Call it what you want to call it. Okay. As long as price goes up, I'm happy, man. As long as the prices goes up, I'm happy. If this continues going up, I don't care what you call this. You call this bear market, you call this correction, you call this I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I'm good. I really don't care. As long as the price goes up, I don't care. What about XRP? What about XRP? Right now everything's standing still because, you know, we got big pump yesterday, 4%, everything pumped. So right now everything is a little bit hesitant for the move, but we'll see how this actually works out eventually. We'll see how this works out eventually. We'll see how this works out eventually. And I think right now, unless we dump down below 49,000 or something like 49,000 for whatever reason, if you don't dump down, I think the probability is 45, 46,000 at least. Okay, guys, that's it. I gotta go do some other stuff, you know, life and, you know, make some stuff. So we're gonna see that, but it does look bullish. It does look bullish, guys. At one point you gotta say, man, that looks bullish. So why not? Why can we not go to the moon? Everybody wants to go to moon. Let's go to the moon, guys. Why shouldn't we be able to go to moon? Look at Dodge Daddy. Look at Dodge Daddy. It's getting ready, man. It's getting ready. Look at the moon, look at the moon, go down, find some kind of support on the one on the moving average, climbing back above the moving averages. It's just about to start blowing up here. You know, even Dodge Daddy is about to start blowing. And what's gonna happen when Dodge Daddy starts blowing? Elon Musk, the daddy of the Dodge, is gonna start tweeting. He's gonna say things about, you know, Dodge Daddy. He's gonna say things about Bitcoin. He's gonna bring back everybody that left, you know, bull market, and he's gonna bring back everybody. So we are looking for this to actually pump. And once it starts pumping, the tweets will be insane, guys. The tweets will be insane. The beauty, my 53, 40, 207, 80, 200 is still on the table. We'll see how that works out, man. But yeah, if Dodge Daddy continues pumping, look at these guys. Look at the close on the Dodge Daddy. Look at the close. This is weekly close. The weekly close back above the 20 moving, dump below 20, got back to the 10 moving average above it, right now standing here. And if we can do another move to right now above this level up here, above 0.33, Dodge is gonna be talked about on Twitter. I can guarantee you that. People will be talking about the Dodge on the Twitter. And once they talk about the Dodge, they're gonna talk about Bitcoin. And when they talk about Bitcoin, they're gonna talk about Cardano and BNB and XRP and Shiba Inu and meme coins and invisible ether rocks and everything else. One less dump, please. Getting the FOMO, Butin? Are you getting the FOMO? Don't get the FOMO, man. The marks are gonna be here. I tell you guys, it really doesn't matter. It was a nice pump. A lot of altcoins went up, 76% up, no problem. It's all fine. It's all nice. The most important thing is like don't get FOMO. Don't get FOMO, right? Because even if you go up here like up to 100,000, it's like, you know, 100% up. You know, you get 2x. However you look at it. What the fuck, I'm having these chills with the background song. Yeah, that's why we play it. When it gets to that point, we play the song. Good times. Now we hope this continues towards the upside. There's very little bearish thing to be said about Bitcoin. What does that mean for our alts? Well, it means that alts might pump. Alt must pump. Okay, guys, there's the stop button. See you around, guys. See you around. Bye-bye. Come back tomorrow, 9 AM Central European time on the dollar. Hit the like button on the way up. Stay subscribed. Don't unsubscribe because I know a lot of people unsubscribe me from my, from my videos. That's it. Don't unsubscribe. Hit the like button on the way out. And yeah.